Hello, great viewers. How on a day? Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Also, click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. And now you need to hear why Obiano is in trouble. Well, some may say it is APC witch hunt. Of course, it is possible, as there are people that are getting away with it. And meanwhile, if he's really guilty of the following, then I pray he should vomit the loot. That is it. We must not pity treasury looters when they suffer for their sins. Most of these people are the reason we are in this mess. So please pay attention. Listen carefully to the end. How Anambra Airport Paris Club refund. Listen, how Anambra Airport then Paris Club refund landed Obiano on EFCC's watch list. Nyabona, onye patalon kwa ho patalon gwerebe akwe na agota. Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State was placed on a watch list by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for allegedly mismanaging over 17 billion naira Paris Club refund and security vote. Investigation has revealed. Governor Obiano, who is presently out of the country, has been under investigation for carrying out various white elephants, including the Umuleri International Airport project, which cost was believed to have been inflated. No figuriano. Ema dia ije meet contractors. Ya jo kelife ego neji elefanya osego nya na ekwotie high. Ema odi project is years of ife. Nice project indeed, nice project. But such big projects are how politicians hide money away. They inflate the costs. Well, who knows what really happened? I'm not accusing him yet. I'm not saying he's guilty, but he shall be tried. It was learned that EFCC had earlier invited some commissioners and principal officers over the alleged mismanagement of the state funds. The federal government had shared 388.3 billion naira among the 36 states and the federal capital as part of the reimbursement for over-deduction on the Paris Club loan in December 2016. 7 states reportedly got above 14 billion naira. 4 states got over 13 billion naira. 2 states received above 11 billion naira and 5 other states were given amount above 10 billion naira, while the remaining 11 states got less than 10 billion naira each. Okay, now, I hope you are listening. Anambra State was said to have received 11.3 billion naira. The state government had submitted their claims of over-deductions for external debt service arising from between 1995 and 2002 to the federal government due to the first-line charge deductions from the Federal Account Allocation Committee allocations. The debt service deduction concerns the Paris Club, London Club, and multilateral debts of the federal government and the states. Many of the states reportedly shared their portions with their local government. Did you get it? Many of them shared their portions with their local government, mostly to settle the backlog of salaries and some other state debts. Remember, Obiano doesn't do local government election. Did he share the Paris Club refund with who? I don't really understand why that guy never want to conduct the election, but would rather fix people by himself to take care of such offices in the local government. And you understand that by choosing people himself, it is possible he could dictate for them. Remember, Atoeze restored him on that. By appointing people by himself, he can dictate, he can corner money, and you don't have any right to speak. If you speak, he will remove you because you were appointed. Most states are conducting local government election. Obiano refused to conduct local government election. Why? The federal government subsequently released the second tranche of the Paris Club refund totaling 243.7 billion naira, which was shared to the states and the Federal Capital Territory following the approval of the President, Major General Muhammad Buhari, retired on May 4, 2017. Anambra State reportedly got over 6 billion from the fund, which was said to have been misappropriated. The state's loan burden under Obiano was also said to have been ballooned to $111.48 million. The facility was taken from China, India, and other international organizations. Many citizens of Anambra State were said to have petitioned the EFCC, accusing the governor of allegedly frittering away the huge sum of money left behind by his predecessor, Mr. Peter Obi. They also accused the governor of burdening the state with debts without much to show for it. The Anti-Graft Agency had, in a letter dated November 15, 2021, placed the outgoing governor on its watch list and directed the Nigeria Immigration Service to stop him from leaving the nation through any of the international airports in the country. Okay, EFCC was also doing their work, but I think the way they blew it open was embarrassing. That is where I think they would have notified the immigration agency. They don't need to do a press conference or publish it in the dailies. The commission was said to have commenced a discreet investigation of the governor and possibly have intelligence that he plans to escape after he hands over power to his successor, Professor Charles Soludo, in March, that is 2021. Remember, like I said in a video, in one of our videos earlier, did he make sure Soludo succeeds him to help cover all his loots, all the money he stole? Obi reportedly left billions of naira in the state's coffer for his predecessor while handing over in 2014. During a face-off with Obiano, the former People's Democratic Party vice presidential candidate in the 2019 election claimed that he left 2.1 billion naira in First Bank account number 2018779464 for Oko erosion and 4.9 billion naira in Shopee Diamond account 00262902000. Then 1.7 billion naira in Universal Basic Education Commission 1 Diamond account 00234842884. Then 2.1 billion naira in UBEC, I think Universal Basic Education Commission 2 Diamond account 0, that's Diamond Bank account 00311511473. Then over 4 billion naira in many MDG accounts, one of which was the 3.48 billion naira in Fidelity Bank 5030047097, and over 35 billion naira cash set aside funds added in all the banks. You can see the money P2B left is so much. So Obiano was said to have reportedly inherited $156 million in Fidelity Bank, $50 million in Diamond Bank, and another $50 million in Access Bank, which sources said was mismanaged. The governor was also accused of not developing the state as residents complained of bad roads and the absence of infrastructure. A source said, take the Umueri International Airport, which was being built at 16 billion naira. The state government initially budgeted 6 billion naira for the project in its 2020 budget. So how comes? In the 2020 budget, it allocated an additional 10 billion naira for the same project, which was located in his hometown. Meanwhile, not just his hometown. Umueri is close to Aguleri. He's from Aguleri. Investigators believe the project was being used to launder and siphon money from the state coffers. Apart from this, the governor is expected to explain how he utilized the Paris Club funds, the security vote, and other allocation when he meets with investigators of the EFCC, because the money he spent doesn't seem to commensurate with the projects on ground. Meanwhile, the State Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, Don Adenoba, claimed that EFCC's move against his boss was politically motivated by the All Progressive Congress. Of course, it's possible. If you chop state money, you have to refund it if it's true. It could be politically motivated. That is quite true. But then, if it is true that he mismanaged this fund, he should be made to vomit it. Simple. Okay, while he was speaking on politics today, a current affairs program on Channels Television on Thursday, he stated nobody invited him, the governor, to interrogate him or hear his side of the story. No petition was presented to him. He did not make any comment, but all of a sudden the EFCC announced, rather secretly, using the media as a third party to announce that he is being awashed. I said this is very surprising. Yes, it's surprising. I think EFCC did not do it well. I think there's a way they would have done it. But if actually he did mismanage this fund, he should be made to account for it. That is it. According to I don't know, I said there is absolutely no reason for that. And worse, the EFCC gave the impression that the governor wants to bolt away when he was a whole 4 months to remain in office. It's unimaginable that a governor will abandon a state a whole 4 months to end of his tenure. This is surprising. It just does not make sense to anyone simply because the whole exercise is politically motivated. I think if the governor has mismanaged this fund and realized he has 4 months in office, he realized he's going to be tried, it's time for him to, if refund any money he stole, refund it, make do proper account while waiting for the anti-graft agency.